A lot of people like to talk about how fun and interesting RV life can be, but sometimes we forget to talk about our poop problems.
That is not a small leak.
I don't think it's completely unclogged.
Victoria just leveled up her swizzle stick game.
If you've ever done any RVing, you know that you get real up close and personal with your own poop. And unfortunately today here on Project RV, we're playing with our poop. If you're an RVer out there, or maybe thinking about taking on RV life, and you run into a leaking toilet or a clogged black tank, don't worry. We've done the dirty work for you and think we got some solutions. And we know, for those of you that come hang with Project RV on the regular, you're looking for an update on our broken frame from our cross-country trip. Well, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to wait just one more week, but I promise we'll update you.
Welcome to This Old RV, where we find out what else could go wrong with this RV that we brought brand new 3 years ago. Now, when we were looking up common issues with RV toilets leaking, the most common was the flange seal, but that wasn't our issue. Ours is the vacuum breaker. It did take a little bit of research to figure out the issue, but once we found it, 2-day shipping, thank you Amazon, and we have a fix. Now, unfortunately, we are gonna have to pull this toilet out completely to replace this part. So I'm gonna get all the tools together and I'll show you what we need and we'll get started. Our kit included a flange seal, some spring clamps, water tubing, and our problem child, the vacuum breaker. We also needed a flathead screwdriver, a 1/2-inch wrench, and some pliers. Now this is gonna be hard to see. Right back here is our vacuum breaker. That's what we're gonna be replacing. And this towel is our current solution. That is not a small leak. What this seal is supposed to do is keep water, fresh water, from going backwards from the toilet into your normal water supply. Step 1, turn off the water supply or else you are going to get wet. Step 2, go ahead and flush your toilet to get rid of any remaining water. We're gonna pop the covers off with this flathead screwdriver, and I am using the 1/2 wrench. So go ahead and loosen this up. We're gonna do this on both sides. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect the water line as well. Make sure you have a towel under there just in case anything leaks. Perfect. You should be able to just pick this up now. Nice. Gonna set it in the shower. You might want to go ahead and stuff this hole with a damp towel or something just to avoid the smell. We're gonna start by using pliers to squeeze these two parts together, which should release the spring and allows you to move it up the tube. Then you can just pull this right up. And don't worry about damaging it because we're replacing it. We got another little one in here. I'm gonna give her a good old shower and then we'll replace it with a new piece. All right, old one is out. Time to put the new one on. We're gonna start by putting the clamps on the clear plastic tubing because it'll make it easier to apply once you attach it to the toilet or to the filter. All right, so you're gonna bend this with pliers. Go ahead and put the tube in. Slide this on. Nice and snug. Do the same thing here.
Both toilets and RVs come in different shapes and sizes, so follow the way that your previous vacuum breaker was attached. On ours, the longer hose went towards the bottom of the breaker and the shorter one went out the side. Now, it is possible to change your vacuum breaker without removing the entire toilet, but as you can see in our RV, and I'm pretty sure in most, it really wouldn't have worked. I did want to point out that you want to attach your vacuum breaker to the smaller hole on the left, not the larger hole on the right, because that is where your main water supply is going to come in.
So our old flange seal was actually not the problem, but it did come with a brand new one, so might as well apply it. You're going to put it with the lip side, the wider side, down before you install the toilet. Okay.
These bolts can slide out, so you may have to wiggle them back in place before reinstalling your toilet.
Now we're ready to reinstall. We're just going to line up with these screws on either side. There we go. And then we'll tighten them down with nuts and then we're done. Now you may have noticed that we have now developed a different problem. It did not used to do that. I replaced the flange seal with the previous one just to see if maybe there was a difference there with size. I've already spent way too much time on this and I am not doing anything else. But if y'all have a solution or any suggestions on how to fix our new problem, please let us know. The whole install for this shouldn't really take you more than 15-20 minutes. For us, it took a lot longer because this thing needed some deep cleaning after 3 years of living in our RV full time. So, took advantage of it. We'll make sure to link the product from Amazon in the description below and also some helpful links from where we learned from.
Okay, today is play with poop day.
Oh goodness.
Not really. But for the first time in 3 years, we do actually have a clog in our black tank. Like we always say, don't do what we do, learn from what we do, and don't clog your black tank. So we're gonna hopefully have a solution for you right here. So here's the deal. I went to go pull the black tank the other day and nothing came out. So quick YouTube search led me to a possible solution, and I hope it is in fact the solution because I don't want to call someone to deal with this. Our bathroom gray tank and our black tank, like many RVs do, is coming out of the same pipe here. When I pull the black tank, little trickle comes out, but definitely not what's in there.
What we're gonna do is release some water from the gray tank into the hose. Then we're gonna close that, open the black tank, and lift up the hose, hopefully create some sort of like suction and pressure, which will hopefully release the clog. We'll see.
First things first, open the gray tank.
Pull the lever.
Alright.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Emperor snooker.
Oh, sorry. Nope. Alright, so the water is coming in here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, keep my foot on this so it doesn't come up. I'm gonna request that Victoria goes over there and closes the gray tank.
Alright, so we still got a bunch in this hose right here.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue to keep my foot on this so it doesn't come out. Then I'm gonna have Victoria go ahead and open the black tank. So now we've created pressure that hopefully will shoot right back up in there. But
I think what I'm gonna do is put my foot on this thing now. Okay.
That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna release. There we go. All right, so then we're gonna go ahead.
Important job.
Yeah. This is what she's doing currently with her foot on that, the most important job. Because what you don't wanna do is like try and jam a stick up there and unclog it because you know where it's gonna go. Right back to you. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do a little. And then what you got to do is drop it quick, and hopefully it pulls it out. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm definitely not showing this on camera, but I can hear it and it's working.
It's working a little bit more, but I don't think it's completely unclogged.
So I think what we're gonna do is try this a couple more times. It might just take a couple repetitions.
Yeah, we'll get back to you. Okay, update. We gave it several runs, but we've officially run out of gray water. So we're at a pause. I think what we're gonna try and do
is dump some like boiling water down the toilet. It started to unclog a little bit, but it's not completely unclogged. So.
Maybe we should go take showers and then try it again.
We did just get done working out and playing with poop, so that might be a good idea.
Okay, I don't think that's working because we put 5 pots of boiling water down this toilet, plus added 2 of the holding tank pods for the treatment, and still, it's pretty clogged up. So I think we've got one more thing we can try.
Well, we've moved on to the swizzle sprayer option. This is a little contraption that we picked up about a year ago, and we've only used it once or twice. We didn't think it was that effective, but we're really just trying everything. It's supposed to be able to spray from the sides of the hose to be able to get the sidewalls and everything inside the tank. So essentially you just run your hose into the bottom of this thing. It's got a little lever to create the pressure when you're ready to let it go. And then it's got a little sprayer thing at the bottom. You can see that. Victoria just leveled up her swizzle stick game. She actually found the hole down into the tank to get it down there as much as possible. And if you go stand outside the RV right now, you can hear it bouncing off the bottom of the tank. We got... I don't know if y'all can hear that noise, but swizzle stick for the win. You are the poop queen.
Oh my god, please don't I deal with it enough at work?
Not gonna lie, feel like I need 8 showers right now, but hopefully we helped you with your poop problems. That doesn't sound right. We are not RV experts, and as we often say here at Project RV, don't do what we do, learn from what we do. So if you have a better solution, we would love to hear from you in the comments below. Maybe help the other viewers out there. And I think that's a wrap on our poop problems, but we'll catch y'all next Sunday, update you on what we've been up to since we've been back in Arizona and where we're at on the broken RV frame that has left us completely immobile, unfortunately. So we'll see y'all next week.